Tucked between the Blue Ridge and Allegheny Mountains is Salem, Virginia, a small town just outside of Roanoke. A place that has thrived since the early 1800s because of the hard work and resilience of its residents.
I like it because it's small. You know everybody.
Marie Carr has lived in Salem since 1954.
Grandma and Grandpa.
It's where she raised her son, machinist member John Carr. And today, she's still a very active woman, even in her golden years.
She still fires her lawnmower up, brings it up from the shed, and mows her grass.
I love it. I love mowing the grass.
Until recently, Marie lived in this house with her husband of 57 years. But about a year ago, things changed dramatically when Big Al, as they call him, had to be put in a long-term care facility.
You feel like all that many years that you've been planning for a happy later years of your life to, be relaxed and not, it's just like a bomb exploded right in your face.
Without the help of social programs like Medicare and Social Security, Big Al would not be receiving the care he needs to survive.
They're doing what I could not do.
So when this family hears that Washington wants to cut or rid the U.S. of these programs, they can't believe their ears.
I'd like to see them tell my World War II veteran father, who these two have paid into the system more than 80 years, that they need to cut what he's getting right now. He needs more. He needs more.
It's small towns like Salem, Virginia, where social programs are really put to the test. And if you ask the people who live here, they'll tell you these programs are working. And in fact, really the only option for some of the families who live here.
What do you do? How would I just quit my job and move here? Hope that we don't incur enough costs that they find a way to take the house from us too?
These are the types of situations families across this nation face every day when one of their loved ones becomes ill, and one that's even harder to bear in tough economic times. That's why these programs are so important. For generations, they have helped to sustain life for millions of Americans in towns everywhere. Today, they are needed more than ever, just like in the Carr family.
My dad was the epitome of the middle class, FDR Democrat. My grandmother, his mother, lived with us until the day she passed away. She lived off Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. I watched my dad go down every single day and take care of his mother. My mom as well helped, and I was there every day. And they couldn't have done that without the Social Security and the Medicaid and the Medicare programs, even then.
That's Grandma Carr.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows better than the Carrs. These programs should be strengthened, not replaced.
They're working, but they could work better, much better. We wouldn't be able to make it without it. Everything my parents worked in those 80+ years for would have already been gone. Every resource they had would be gone.
And that's something John, nor the machinist, will allow to happen to anyone in this country without a fight.
I see too many people quickly falling back on the, it's not going to be there for me. People my age, it's not going to be there for me. And it's not if you don't fight for it.
It's the heartbeat of the machinists, to make sure those who took care of us in the past are taken care of when they need it the most.
I whisper in my pop's ear all the time the same thing. I'm not going to let anything happen to her.
For the Machinist News Network, I'm Deirdre Kaniewski.